Gregory Keene is here to continue the story from the Punt Crossing at Bateman's Bay.
Until Mike Gusick crashed his stolen car into the runaway timber jinker on the Princess Highway, we had no more idea where Huberman and Carlotta Magnani had gone to ground than the man in the moon. But, reconstructing the situation Gusick was in, he was on foot somewhere along a 60-mile stretch of road, and taking into account the police watch on traffic crossing the Bateman's Bay Punt, the problem resolved itself fairly simply. The hideout was either in that 60-mile stretch of country, or Gusick had to cross the Punt. So Cutts and I said cheerio to Inspector Murray and his men and went on to Bateman's Bay. And something tells me we did the right thing. A heavy tractor-trailer unit just pulled up for its check at the Punt. And for certain reasons, I'll give you 10 to 1 that Gusick's traveling with it. We're following along. But we're not grabbing Mike Gusick yet. We're still after bigger game.
That was a good bright boy. You talked to the cop good.
Well, now you're across the Punt. How about getting out and letting me drive this rig?
What's the matter? You're not liking my company?
How far do you want to go, Gusick?
I like driving in a nice big diesel truck, is what you call gemütlich. And don't call me Gusick.
You want to go 10 miles or 500? I stopped for the night.
How long you're taking for, say, 55 miles? Hey, boy?
On this road, 3 hours.
Okay, we say I'll be the same in 3 hours. But when we pass through the little towns, boy, it's the same as at the Punt. You got that?
With that gun stuck in my ribs, what choice do you give a bloke?
You're a nice fella. I like you.
Keep well back, Cutts. While the road's fairly straight, hang back as much as a mile if you want to.
Gusick can leave the truck and dive into the bush anyway, Major.
No, not Gusick. He can't leave the truck while it's on the move. He can't knock the driver on the head and abandon it.
What's to stop him?
Well, if he does that, he pins down the hideout for us. No good leaving the driver to report to the police at the next town he passes through. And it's no good parking the truck at the hideout's front door. No, he had to be shrewder than that.
Well, what do you think he'll do?
I'm trying to figure that out. Gusick has to get to Carlotta without the driver being able to tell where he left the truck. So the driver has to stay with Gusick, right?
Well, I suppose so.
And the truck itself has to be got rid of, miles and miles away from Carlotta and Huberman. Preferably 100 miles or so. So, how could they manage that?
Oh, I wouldn't like to be in that driver bloke's shoes. Oh, chase me Aunt Minnie, I wouldn't.
Well, what would your Aunt Minnie say to this? Let's assume Carlotta's hiding in a house somewhere off the main highway, eh? They get to the road leading to it, and Gusick forces the driver to take him right to the spot. Then they pick up Carlotta's car, and someone follows the truck for, say, 100 miles further along the highway. They stop in a lonely part of the road, dispose of the driver, leave the truck where it is, and all scoot back home in the car. That'd do it, I should say.
Oh, can't see any other way out for him.
No, neither can I. And what we have to do is watch for the truck turning off the main road. If there's one thing surer than another, Gusick can't just jump out and leave the truck driver to press on.
Well, the thing has got me baffled, Major. How are we going to get the driver out of it? As it stands, the poor blighter's been done for since the minute Mike Gusick hopped on board.
No, that can be arranged. He'll be left alive for some time yet. They'll need him to drive the diesel well away from their hideout.
You'd better be right, Major.
Yes, I'd better be right. How far have we followed them from Bateman's Bay?
By the speedo, 162, 217. 55 miles.
That makes 220-odd miles from Sydney. Carlotta made sure she'd be well out of the way. I don't know what's going on up ahead. Duck into the side and pull up, quickly, before they capsize. They're turning off to the left, heading for the coast.
What now, Major?
We pause for a moment. Cutts while I do some swift thinking. Give me the map. I want to see how far to the nearest town. Something tells me we're going to need another car.
Carlo. What is it, boy? Come here. Come here, Carlo. Now be quiet. Get down there.
Listen. Do you hear anything?
The dog does.
Louis, Raffle, there's something coming. You know what to do.
Listen, Felix.
It's a vehicle of some sort. Sounds like a truck. Turns out to be innocent strangers. Leave the talking to me.
Do you see anything from the window?
Just a minute. Coming on the bend.
What is it?
Good grief, it's a huge great lorry loaded to the hubcaps.
What is it doing here?
We don't know. There are two men up in the cab, and one could be Guzik.
Wait for it to draw up. Don't leave the house yet.
Guzik's getting out. Looks all right. Guzik's bringing the driver out at the point of a garden. Guzik, get inside here. It's a double.
Coming, boss. You're walking in front of me, blind boy. Don't try nothing.
Is he insane? Bringing that great lumbering vehicle here?
I get here, Carlotta. Past the cops 100 miles.
These other men.
I'm telling you, Carlotta, you wait. I don't leave the truck. He's telling the cops in the next town. It's no good fixing him up either. What we're doing with the truck.
He's dead right, Carlotta. There's nothing else he could do. How far did you come with him, Guzik?
Long way. Since where I'm crashing Petey White's car.
Is there any chance you were followed?
No, boss. Sometimes there's a car 1-2 kilos behind, but he's turning off way back. No one sees us turn off the highway. We're okay.
Well done. Well done, Guzik. We didn't expect you to get here.
I get here.
Yeah, what about me? Who are you people?
You don't talk, fella. You just stand quiet.
You've posed us a problem, you know, Guzik. We have to get rid of this character. We have to get rid of his truck.
Oh, we have no need to get rid of anyone. We should pay him for helping Mike Guzik get here at all. What is your name, young man?
Norm Griffin.
Norm. Oh, Norman. Yes. Well, Norman, I expect you have been driving a long while and you are hungry. Would you like something to go with a bottle of beer?
Lady, I don't want anything, just to get going.
You wouldn't go to the police in the next town, would you? And tell them about Mike Guzik?
I never seen or heard of Mike Guzik.
There you are, Felix. He is a nice boy. Now go with Guzik, Norman, through that door on your left. We'll say goodbye in an hour or so.
Come on, blind boy.
Here, do I have to eat with that gun poking halfway down my neck?
You just eat.
I sincerely hope you didn't mean that about letting the type
Well,
go.
of course not. But we don't want to make him desperate. He could make his truck undrivable or something if he thought we were going to dispose of him.
Just what are we going to do?
We want the truck and the driver 100 miles away from here. So, at nightfall, Louis and the young men will get back in the truck and start driving south. Guzik can't afford to take the roads again, and I want you here, close to me. So, therefore, we'll take the car and follow them.
Yeah. It's about the best we can do, eh?
Well, after they have driven for some hours, when Louis sees what he thinks is a suitable place to hide the truck, he can attend to the driver. And therefore will pick him up, and they will return here at top speed.
Yes. Yes, the country down towards the border is wild and mountainous. Could be weeks before the lorry's found at all if Louis picks a good spot.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's wise to wait until it's dark?
Well, why not? If no one saw Guzik turn off the main highway?
You know, we could settle the fellow here and now.
No. If we do that, it will be a search for the truck in addition to us. It may have been seen coming just so far along the highway, but no further. The truck, if it is found at all, must be scores and scores of miles away from here.
Yes, I expect you're right. Well, taken all round, things have improved considerably. I think I'll open a bottle of something myself. There's no reason why that chap Griffin should have it all to himself.
Hello, Sherry. Can you hear me? Yes, I've had the devil of a time getting through to you, Sherry. I had to wake a postmistress. All right, I'll make it as brief as I can. Cutts and I have found them, but I'm handling the show myself. Mm-hmm. I've left Cutts miles back along the highway to watch their road. I'm at a place called Naruma. Yes. Now, here's what I want you to do. Get your car out and fill it to the brim. Wrap yourself up well. It's going to be a cold night. And then set out south along the Prince's Highway. You got that? We're about 220 miles from town. Something like 50 miles past the punt at Bateman's Bay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Darling, it'll take an hour to give you the whole score. Just tell me if you can do it or not. Oh, good girl. How long do you think? Mm-hmm. Well, don't break your neck. Say 5 hours from now. All right. When you get past Naruma, start watching for us. We won't be on the road, but we'll be watching for you. Yes. All right, goodbye. See you in 5 hours. Well, now to get back to Tom Cutts. Accept that with yourself. Cutts.
Right here, Major.
Anything doing?
Get your lights out and the car off the road, Major. I can hear the truck coming now.
It's not so long ago that Huberman and Carlotta were the hunters, digging their pitfall, laying their snare. But times have changed. Soon we'll sweep the last of the NightShade men from the board. Only Huberman and Carlotta will remain.
Keen goes to Cape Camere in the next chapter of this story of intrigue, Deadly Nightshade.